so I've been reviewing the Imperial Guard Codex some more. Kind of looking for some new tactics that I haven't explored yet, particularly looking at mechanized armies, but looking more for how effective a static mechanized army can be. And I kind of came up with this strategy using Chimera and veterans that I haven't seen done before. Probably people have done it, but I figured I'd mention it before I forget it. So my typical veteran loadout for Chimera is 2 Meltas and a Flamer, so I can deal with pretty much anything. And then if I want to completely crush anything in close combat, I get my veteran sergeant with a power fist, join a Ministrum priest with an eviscerator, and either a Chimera psyker or a Lord Commissar with 2 power fists. If I'm going for all-out close combat, the Lord Commissar for sure. If I just want to be really good at everything, then I go with the Chimera psyker. So that's kind of my typical loadout. Also throw on the heavy stubber on the Chimera, and typically extra armor as well. So the new loadout I'm considering, because I'm looking to get some more Chimeras soon, because right now I only have 2 on what good is that in the guard army. So I'm thinking if I run 2 squads like I used to with the 2 Meltas and the Flamer, they can deal with tanks, they can deal with swarms, whatever. And I could also run 1 squad into Chimeras next to each one of those Chimeras. And I'm considering this loadout. 3 grenade launchers and a Chimera psyker, so psyker in here instead of with the other guys. And either a veteran sergeant with the power fist or a gunnery sergeant Harkin. Gunnery sergeant Harkin because, well, for 55 points you get a relentless heavy bolter. Let me show you what this looks like. Okay, this is what this loadout here looks like. 3 grenade launchers, Chimera psyker, sergeant, possibly gunnery sergeant Harkin. This is what I like so much about this one. It lays down the hurt, and 24 inches is this loadout's threat range, as opposed to typically any other veteran loadout. 12 inches is their threat range, which at that point is not too effective. You really have to disembark to do the damage most of the time, and beware of repercussions. If you see here from the hatch to the front, it's about 3.5 inches. So real threat range of a normal veteran squad is something a little bit closer to, like somewhere around 8 or 9 inches. So this one being 24 is definitely nice. I can move the Chimera 6 inches. I can still fire multi-laser on it or the heavy bolter, and also the heavy stubber. So I'm getting 6 shots from the Chimera even if I move. I'm getting 3 shots at strength 6 from the grenades, or 3 blasts if I want to. So that can really be effective against infantry. And I've got 2d6 strength 6 shots coming off the psyker. And if I have gunnery sergeant Harkin, it's another heavy bolter that I can move and shoot. Those 5 guys shooting out of the top. So it's an effective amount of firepower. It'd be 3 shots at strength 6, plus another 3 shots at strength 6, plus 2d6 shots at strength 6, which is an average of 7. So on average I'm getting 13 strength 6 shots, 3 strength 5, and 3 strength 4. It's an absurd amount of firepower. With Gunnery Sergeant Harkin, this loadout comes to about 275 points, which is a really good buy. Without him, it's 220. So I can take one with, one without, and still have a ridiculous amount of firepower. So definitely something just to consider there.